Trick. Have to go live. Live. Apparently I'm live. Life is life. Na 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 na. So, did that actually work? 3 waiting? Come on. This thing says I'm live. Should be live. Not live? Live streaming. Excellent condition. You see myself here. Why not here? 30-second delay. What's happening? End stream. No. Stream is healthy. Excellent. Ah! Hello, young fellas. I think I'm still talking on that one to myself. Hello, it's Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock. And I am trying to stream. Well, I am streaming actually. I'm trying to make a song, but I am not exactly sure what I want to do. So this is always an issue. My original idea was to kind of do something with a Halloween type vibe, but I don't feel like that at all in some way. If you are watching, log into the chat. You have to have a YouTube account, which you can get very easily. Maybe even a Google account is enough, because Jörg doesn't have a YouTube account, I think. I'm not sure. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't know, really. Earlier on, I was listening to Notorious B.I.G. by the Notorious B.I.G. And now I have Notorious in my head, because that's a good line. It's a very good line. Yeah, it's kind of a... what am I gonna do? Yo, Jojo, what's up? I have no idea what to do. What should I do? Actually, Jojo, your last name is actually Knight, because on the Kickstarter thing, you only had your first name and the address, so I added Knight. I hope that's correct. If not, oh, we'll see. I might be able to change it or something. All right, what am I gonna do here? Yes. I'm completely clueless. Like the other day, I was like, I'm back to having ideas again, and now I don't have any ideas anymore. All right, so what you do when you don't have any ideas is you pick a random tempo. Let's go. That's a random tempo. 110. That's very random. Let's choose that. All right, if that's correct, then that's perfect. I don't like that tempo. This does not feel like me today. Maybe I use a loop. Yes, let's do that. Let's go slower. Maybe 88. 84. That's pretty slow. And then, what's new in Australia? What time is it? I try to pick the time so that it's not super late in Australia and not super early in the US, and I think it's fucked up in both places. I think I should have picked something like, I don't know, 10 p.m. or something like that. I'm not sure. So, which ones do I want? I want the what is the fucking name of the drum? Shit. Damage, that's the one. Let's use industrial full. Maybe it needs to load first, yes. Oh, and then I have to send it to the right thing, because that's not the right thing. That is the right thing. Yes, okay. What? Oh, that's mono out. Mono out is wrong. I need to use that one. Midnight, yes. And we go here and send it to stereo. Oh, I like that one. That's a pretty good one. Let me quickly make a beat with that, because that's fucking nice. This sounds like something I could use with Peter Spillis. Totally. Oh, that's good. Let me. Anke, what's up? How's it going? Let me quickly back up that project and name it something else. Let's name this possibly Peter. Hello, Peter. That was possibly Peter. Very good. Version 1. Okay. And then again, what are we going to do? We back that up into the backup project. No, we reload that. Let's hope all the routing was properly done. What's new in Neumünster thing? Was the routing? No, I forgot about that. Shit, fuck me. Let's do that again. Let's do it again. Go back, Jack, and do it again. Right now, I think I should do something with like a industrial beat underneath, and then have a piano on top. Why do I like this idea? It's a good idea, maybe. Oh, let's see. It's something I haven't done. That's why it's a good idea. Because when you do the same shit, it gets boring. Okay. Hello, Holger's mom. Should I call her Gra Mom? Hello, Holger. Hello, Jörg. Jörg, did you have a YouTube account or just a Google account? Because I was talking about that earlier. Yeah, let's use that one. All right. Do you need a YouTube account to log into the chat, or is a Gmail account enough? I don't know anything about that. Just because, you know, I can understand if people are hesitant to make a YouTube account, but if they already have a Gmail account, that's why. That's pretty nice. Oh, okay, cool. What I actually want to try now is I want to try to see if I can set up like an Instagram live stream just to test it, because I want to use this as a little bit of advertisement. See if that works. Let me see if that works in any way, shape, or form here. This probably won't work, but we'll see. No. Bad machine. Bad. Not good machine. This sucks. What am I doing here? Okay. This is better. That's not too bad, maybe. Although that's kind of boring to watch me when I'm not doing anything. Okay, I have to figure this out in a way to make this in a way interesting. All right. So what am I going to do with this? What does this sound like? As I said in the beginning, my original idea was to maybe do something Halloweenish, but I've gone away from that idea in a way because I don't feel very Halloweenish ever in my life. So, I don't know. I don't know. Let's use a massive snare up in this here to make it sound a little snarier. Snary. That's pretty massive. Good. Let's go with that one. Nope. For some reason, the Alt key on my keyboard is reacting slowishly. Yo, okay, what's up? How's it going? This week I learned that Cyprus is actually in the European Union, which was interesting. I did not know that. What the fuck am I doing here? All right, there we go. It's, you never stop learning, apparently. And now I know. Like, now I know all the countries in the European Union and which ones aren't. Yeah, that doesn't work like this. Let's see how we can. What if? Is there any way of bringing this on? No, that makes no sense whatsoever. All right, let's see what we have here that can make any sort of nice sound. You're now on Bandcamp. That's about it. That's that's a step forward. So Bandcamp is good. I love Bandcamp. I mean, if you don't have Bandcamp, you have nothing. Oh, these sequences suck. Right, those were those. Do they not have ARPs? Oh, there we go. This is so Nine Inch Nails. I'm not gonna do that. It's even called that. I like that one. That's a good one. That's one I will. Yo, Eric, what's up? How's Portugal? I mean Mexico City. I mean Argentina. Interesting. The bulk of that base is up here. Interesting. Interesting. And let's. Ooh. Eric, it's the same kick I always use. Literally, like whenever I find something cool, I make a template and then I use it until I get sick of it or find something better. I think that it's actually very undefined right now. It needs some mids. Like better now. It's not perfectly better, but getting there. Some like 800, 600 something. They can't take that out. That's a good sign. All right. It's probably because I have. Is it better now? I have had the subwoofer up higher than usual. How high does that one go? Where's the fucking... Where is the... It's just I have like a Eric. I have a remote for the sub, and I can regulate the sub. Like the satellites have a different. I mean, that's how do you call it? In German, it's Frequenzweiche. I don't know what the English word is. Basically, only the sub frequencies, the base frequency is very low, goes to the sub, and the rest stays here. And I can then regulate the volume of the sub. They are machine sounds. They are this. Wait, let me see. Contact something. Damage. It's a very old. Wait, it's either that or it's the. Just still a little too. Something is out of tune here. It's this one. Do we have a tuner? This is pretty cool. This is better now. Way down tuned. Let's see if I distort this. What happens? Better. It reminds me of an incredibly slow chase sequence in like Blade Runner or something. And I've only seen the new Blade Runner, Blade Runner 2077 or whatever it's called, which I like. I never liked the old one. I couldn't get into it. Good. This needs a little more. Let's see what it could. Okay, let's call this ARP bass, something like that. ARP baseline, blah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it is. I also bought the other one. What's the guy from Cell Dweller? He made one. Maybe I should use it tonight. Because I bought it, and then, like, I really loved the previews, and I thought, okay, well, whatever it costs. I don't know what it cost back then. 150 bucks or something. So I bought that, and then I barely ever used it. I don't know. Maybe I should really try it. Let me do that tonight. Now I have 32 gigs of RAM that I can just throw full of shit here. Let's see, what's the name of the thing? It's Transport, that's the one. Oh, there we go. Let's not use synth. Oh, maybe let's use synth bass loops. That we already have a synth bass. Let's synth loops. Let's see. This thing is really powerful. I don't remember exactly. E100. I don't want it to be 100. I want it to be okay. D70. That's 80. Clayton, that's the guy. This thing is really powerful. Like it's a really cool thing. Like he has so many things that you can do. But I never, for some reason, I just never got into it. It's weird. Maybe it just didn't fit the music I was making, so now maybe it will fit a little better. So Kontakt 2 will be perfect. That works. So we have what? Oh, lovely. Jojo, I don't know. Very often, well, I generally mean whatever currency I paid. For this, I probably paid dollars because I bought it online. In the end, I always pay euro because I only own euro. But yeah, something like that. Just fucking amazing. Oh, but it's in F. Yeah, who cares? Let's tune it down one. Let's see how that works. Come on, man. Don't be that guy. Wait, what the fuck? Is that really not tempo synced? What the fuck? That can't be true. That can absolutely not be true. It gives a tempo here, but it has to be tempo synced. Come on. Come on. Everything's tempo synced. Maybe that was one of the reasons why I didn't like it. I bought it a long time ago. Jesus. Yeah, that sucks. Come on. Transport. Effects loops. Yeah, these are all tempo based. Yeah, fuck that. Not gonna do that. Not gonna put my tempo up because you have not figured out how to tempo sync something. I don't want to save an instrument. Oh, come on, man. Please don't crash. Okay, are they the best advertising platform? Yeah, not for... Oh, yeah, that's better. What the fuck? Cancel. Cancel. I just want to close this instrument. Save changes. Nope. Fuck that. On the other hand, this audio thing, the Damage, where was the company that made it? Audio something something, whatever. Okay, let's look at something else that is not this. Shredded says 808 traditional rights design. No. Those are pretty nice. Scoring guitars, ambient, performance palettes. Let's see what they can do. E minor is always good. All phrases. Let's see. I am absolutely not using Kontakt enough. It's really so good, but I'm not using it enough. So that's why I'm always like a fucking buffoon who doesn't know shit about how to use it. There's always a thing. Okay, I keep forgetting that I have to press the I to get to the routing panel here. And then I have to reroute. That's also a thing that annoys me a little about Kontakt. And probably I'm doing it wrong. It's just because I don't know shit about anything. But yeah, good. I like that already. I like Shreddage. It's really good. They have newer versions which I don't have. This is Shreddage 2. I think they have Shreddage 3 right now. It's like if you listen to the Nordmann stuff, nordmannband.de, nordmannband.de, this is all completely shredded. There's not a single guitar played on this. That's what I want to do. Oh, that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. Anka, you think really? I think Instagram doesn't work at all for me for advertisement at all. Like, not, it's maybe it works because people trust me to tell them something is good, but like I have the feeling whenever I post something, there's no reaction other from the people who already know it from somewhere else. Hello, Eva. In California. Very good. Wait, is it? Oh, Nastia's also there. I was going to say, is it Eva or Nastia? Good morning. Does it play both at the same time? Let's not do that. Jörg, what are you knitting? What if this goes longer? Ah, that's not bad. Nastia, when you travel all over the place by train, do you use a thing like a card, like a train card? What do you call it? Sparcard, Bahncard? Because whenever I try to get a train, it's like 200 euros each way and ridiculously shitty times. And then I listen to Jörg, who always complains about trains, and I'm go like, I can buy a cab for that price. Hoods that make you look like Jesus. No, I don't remember that. Yeah, I'm a car guy. I want to be like, I want to go tomorrow, or maybe like in a week or something. And I don't know. What does this song say to me right now? It sounds very moody. Where are these guys going? Synth is good. That's correct. Oh, that's absolutely not correct. That has to go into drums, actually. And that one goes into synths. That's correct. Needs to put something up in here, like a interesting type of pluck melody. Let's see if that guy still has something for me. I was never really impressed with this. It's too clunky and too weird. So I only have the library that comes with it and none of the additional ones because I couldn't be asked to give them money for something I wouldn't use, obviously. Why is it so low? Where's the volume output? I like this. Let's add that. What did I just do? I just played something that was pretty nice. It wasn't as hard. That's not bad. What happens if I shorten this? bad, not bad at all. Let me see if I can make this even a little more interesting. This sounds like something people in East Germany would like, for some reason. Don't ask me why I say that. Which one are you talking about? The metal. Ah. Nope, needs to change. This delay needs to be a little cooler. Where's the fucking effects? There we go. Effects. I don't get it. I don't understand this plugin really. If I want the effects, I can click on the effects and it should transport me to the effects, but it does not transport me to the effects. Drums, I don't need drums. I need effects. Sweep, flip. There we go. Okay. There we go. Maybe it actually started here and I just didn't see it. Don't want to. Need higher feedback. Good. Better. This is nice actually. Okay, then I don't need it again, because then I can break it down and do a verse here. Actually, what I should have is probably like an actual bass underneath here. What does Trent say to this? Yeah, Trent is a little lower than me. Okay. Always look what Trent is doing. He's always pretty much right. Not always, but often. Let's call this plug lead Leipzig. Leipzig lead. Guys, the thing really is with most metal guitar stuff, even the stuff that's actually played doesn't sound like it's actually played. So it really doesn't matter if it sounds perfectly normal or not, because like most of the stuff, like the industrial stuff or the Neue Deutsche Härte stuff, doesn't sound anything like actual guitar playing anyway, or only very bad guitar players cut up to sound like computers. I don't know. But actually what I wanted to do was to see if I can make a verse here. I think I'm gonna just run this shit all through the song with no regard for anything. We don't need that here, but we need like a proper bass line here, I think. Come on, let's do a proper bass. Let's give this like a really deep bass. Let's see. That's like an 808 type. Eric, playing guitar is not an option. It's much easier to, like literally, it's much easier to learn how to use the most difficult software. Even if it takes you a year, that's like 5 years less than playing guitar to be at that same level. The only thing that's cooler is that you actually know how a guitar player would play. But you should just pirate everything. I mean, come on, pirate all of them, and try them out. If you don't use any of them, just that's that. If you like one, then buy it. I mean, that's what I do all the time. Like I try a lot of shit that I just download from a torrent site, and then I use it about 3 minutes, and then I hate it, and the presets suck. So I don't know. You should never, you know, like literally the last time I wasted money on something that I didn't like was the what we just had, the Clayton thing. I don't remember what the name of it is. Fracture something again. No, that's not true. I also bought something by what's the fucking company's name? I hate them. No, I don't hate them. Yes, Cable Guys. I don't like them because they bought whatever, and then they some of their stuff fucked up, and then they said, "Oh, we can't help you because we're only two guys." So fuck them. All right. This is not the bass I want, actually. That's not the bass I want either. Maybe this is the bass I want. Yeah, not gonna do that because this one's really not good enough. Come on, where's the fucking guy? Where is it? Here we go. Ah, that's good. I love that. That's a good bass line. Lots of breaks in between. Nice. Not bad. What am I doing here, though? Oh, we'll see. I think I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways. Maybe I grab another beer from the fridge, 'cause there's no NFL today. My buddy Helmut, what we usually watch, he's changing his internet provider and they haven't been able to get it right yet. And so we moved to Jörg's place, but that's a smoking apartment, and I really don't like sitting in a smoking thing. It's in a bar, it's fine, but like in a private setting, I'm not too happy about that. So, and since I'm not gonna ask him to not smoke in his own apartment, I'm gonna stay at home today. So there's a. Let's see. Let's play this from the beginning while you guys listen intently and tell me what I should do next. Let's see. Jörg, I agree, but only all of that in Chemnitz. Okay, this needs to have no bass line going like that, but it has to have like a standing bass that just goes woo. Like that, kind of. I like it, Kate. It's a good thing. Then let's go into this for once again. Nope, or maybe not. Let's take out what is this here? Oh, that's the bass. Okay, good. I will never understand how people cannot properly label their shit, because nobody does it. Like almost like Chris Harms probably does it because he has to do it because otherwise he can't be working that much. Like people who work a lot have to do it. There's no way you cannot label your shit. Although Danny never does it. He really has to. He really has to answer one day. Answer me. Russian tears. Oh yes. What was last weekend? Last year. What was last weekend? I don't remember anything about last weekend. Let me actually check. What did I do last weekend? Oops. Kickstarter packing. Oh, that was my weekend. I didn't do jack shit last weekend. Oh, where am I here? Wait, that was this weekend. Both weekends. Yeah, both weekends. Correctly. So Nastia, why? I don't understand. There was a weekend and you don't want to write reviews? I don't understand this. Wait, this doesn't work. What? This makes no sense. Jörg, you were at Autumn Moon and Nastia also was at Autumn Moon. Is that correct or incorrect? I don't know. Why would you go to Autumn Moon, Jörg? What the fuck? What's wrong with my kicks? Why is this kick so fucking not loud enough? Come on. I see. Okay, now I have to make a chorus that makes me happy. My kick does not have big dick energy. Absolutely not. I have completely forgotten about big dick energy all week. Maybe that's why I didn't feel so good. Man, I should get back into that. Big dick energy. You're like, what was that? Was it like the Jordan Peterson joke thing that I sent you, right? And then I Googled that, and it has nothing to do with Jordan Peterson. It's actually a term that people use. So I learned something there. Trent is lacking some kick, I think, but... I can sing on it, that's good. This doesn't really need that much. You know, Eric, I really think that the damage is really worth the money, because they just create so much atmosphere, that the shit that's on there. And we cut it here. All right, now this needs to be a chorus. Good, let me see. All right. Anke, this is for me, it's always the other way around. I say something and then everything's way later in the chat, so. All right. Let's keep that going here. I'm just gonna try and make a chorus, just for shits and giggles. No guitars, no atmospheric guitars in the chorus, just drummy drums, and then maybe... For some reason I don't like bass lines with notes that don't belong in the root, that are not the root note. Really, Jörg? Really? I've seen them twice and it was actually decent. Like, it wasn't the thing I would do because it's all like fantasy stuff and weird evil, but it wasn't horrible. I mean, any VNV Nation show is far more horrible than that. So, or like all the others are far more horrible than that. Is Heilung that stuff that is only famous because they had the thing on Vikings? Like the intro song of Vikings? Snares. What the fuck? I'm just saying what I saw. They didn't have keyboards on. Which band is that for Vikings? They're like, everyone loves them because they had the intro song on Vikings. Let's. I can tell you in a second. Vikings TV show intro song. If I Had a Heart. Fever. Okay. Don't know who the fuck that is. Fever, If I Had a Heart. Shama Sharoom. What if we can keep the Leipzig lead going? Oh, I like that. That works. That works. Let's see if we can. No, that's it. It wasn't Fever Ray. It was just Fever, according to Wikipedia. If I Had a Heart is a song performed and written by Swedish. Oh, Fever Ray. Yeah, it is Fever Ray. Correct. I'm wrong. I'm wrong as always. As most of the time, I can't even read. All right, Fever Ray. I'm getting drunk on a train. Yes. Oh, Jörg, are you not at the knitting? What are you knitting? Oh, the Jesus shirts, right? Jesus shirts. I think because it's been so atmospheric so far, I think I need some big dick energy. And there's really no denying the fact that we desperately need big dick energy on this. I shouldn't say that because it will ruin the enjoyment of the song for people when they listen to it and they think of big dick energy after all the atmospheric stuff, but you know, whatever. Big dick energy it shall be. Let's see. Beat your children, yeah, beat your children. Yeah, that's too low here. We can't go that low. Nobody can reproduce that with his balls. This sounds kind of sad. I like it. Maybe in the end I should actually lift it up. People use the same chord thing too often throughout the whole thing, and I think in the end it should lift up a little, just to come out of it a little. Better. No, okay, I don't think you understand the thing. It's nothing to do with it. It has to do with. I don't even have the link right now. If you Google Captain Sinbad watched Jordan Peterson once, let me actually do that for you guys real quick. YouTube, because then. And also, if you are not familiar with Jordan Peterson, then it doesn't fucking matter. Then don't watch this, because you will never get any of the jokes, but they're all very, very funny. Let me actually add more big dick energy, because you never know. Lead More big dick energy. There we go. Eric, this has never happened to me in 20 years. Never once. So I think you're pretty safe. Pretty safe. How about that one and then make it lower? Let's go from the start. Yeah, Eric, they always go rampant because it's illegal software, and I think, I don't know, I've never had a problem, ever. Ever. Then again, I have nothing on my computer, you know, it's not like all my financial bank details are on my studio computer. This is just music. People can steal my fucking WAV files. Maybe a little bit of a hi-hat. Jörg, explain to me, why are you knitting Jesus shirts? Yeah, okay, that's the thing that I kind of understood but not understood, if you know what I mean. It's like, cool, but that was never the problem. Also, the other thing is I have so much backup. Like everything I have is on a backup thing. And all my other stuff is in the cloud. So if someone takes over my computer, I just go like, and then I format it, and then one day later it's all good again. So that's not a big deal. Yeah, we should actually talk about what you talked about once, like the NAS backup or something, so that I don't have to manually. Oh, it follows the bass line. That's cool. Daniel Maya will appreciate this. Oh, very good. I hope you mind a lot. What if this goes? It's Holger's mom. I like that. It's crazy what one little hat takes out. Okay, you have to have some hats up in here. But let's not make them offbeat, because that would be too much groove. That's okay, like that. And make him a little less loud. Okay, can you send your mom to my place? I really like the way this is turning out. Very good. Maybe I should actually fucking save it under a different version. Come on, man. Let's go. Man, Eric again. The damage is half the song. If I take that out, it sounds like crap. I can really picture some good singing on this. It's going to be a strong song for this month. I think we need some more big dick energy up in the mid-range energy. Big dick energy. They do. They absolutely do make up a lot of the song. That's a shitty one, but it's the right one. Nope, no, 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 no. What the fuck? This one. But we just take the bass line, that one, and then we just that's not what I want. What's my mom want? No. My mom's asking how my sickness is, my cold. This is what moms do. I'm gonna fucking send her my stream. Maybe my mom can join the stream. Let me just quickly send her the link. Copy link address. Let's see what she says. Jojo, I don't have lyrics yet, but you know, for me it's always easier on these on these streams to just start with the music because I find lyrics aren't as flowy as this. And if I have some bass, what do you say, bass atmosphere and kind of like a structure, I can then go and write much faster and more on point than if I start with lyrics. So that's why I don't have it. Jojo, you were the first one in the chat today. You saw me sitting here going, like, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. So this is Eric's asking why I didn't include Meteoros on the album because I thought it was too close to the other side of Doom in style, and it was just not as good as the other side of Doom. And then I was going through the lineup of the songs, and it was just not. It didn't fit in there, and I figured I can always have it, like for Kickstarter people and for Bandcamp people can have it as a bonus track, and yeah, that was it. I mean, there were two or three songs that didn't make it, and Meteoros was one of them. Although it was super fun to play live, but the other side of Doom is actually more fun to play live. It's for me, the other side of Doom is a better song in every respect. So, which doesn't mean Meteoros is a bad song, but I think the other side of Doom is just very good. Like it's one of my best songs, I think, and very good for my level. You know, some people write better songs, but for me, that's one of my best songs of all of them, I think. At least from what I can tell. My mom says she's too stupid for YouTube. She only heard her voice. That's weird. Let me see. Eigentlich solltest du bei YouTube dann so ein Fenster sehen, was ziemlich grau aussieht, wie so ein Computerfenster halt. Und dann ganz unten rechts ist so ein kleines Bild, wo ich mit so einem schwarzen T-Shirt sitze und ja, diese Geschichte. Wenn du bei YouTube kein Bild hast, dann ist irgendwas mit deinem Handy oder Computer nicht in Ordnung. Olga, I see you. Little Gra, that's your name. Little Gra is going to be the next Mumble Industrials superstar. Not too happy with this. Maybe I can make it a little faster. Let's see what happens when you. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I should probably add like a snare fill. I'll do that later. Because now I can go like... boom. And then I go straight up into here. Boom, boom, down. Is that bass line? Give it a number, like a thing. Oh, that's the snare. Okay. It's not bad. Probably should have No, 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 no. It needs to ring out. I need patience. Patience and risers will make this correct. Risers do make everything correct. Patience and risers. Well, it's a thing. See, that's what happens with the trains. Well, repeat is always good. I always listen to stuff on repeat just because I don't like much. Let's make this yellow. Let's give it a kick top here. Eric, it's very simple. It's what the fuck is the single? From His Broken Bones. Because what happened there was I had a folder hidden with demo vocals. And I had the vocals redone and everything was fine, but for some reason the demo vocals in the first chorus weren't muted. But the folder was hidden. And everything was okay except for some delays from the demo folder getting into the first chorus. So on the album, you actually hear a version where I had to copy the second chorus into the first chorus because it was driving me nuts. That's the one that I mixed 37 times or something because I was just trying to get this right. Fuck, horrible. I'll never hide folders ever again, ever. I haven't done it before this production, and I'm not going to do it again. I don't know why I did that. Okay, that's good. There we go with the thing, and then we go with that right here. Wait, snare, no snare. Go with that up in here. Let's see. Oh no, this should have a thing here. But yeah, the illusion of control is all that you need. Because you have no control ever, so the illusion of control is way better than not having any control. And there's no other people. That's the big difference for most people. No fucking idiots. I'm gonna go take a piss. Oh, oh, I'll tell you in a minute, Kate. Let's just listen to this again. There's too much big dick energy in this. Too much Too much bass. Much better. Oh. Maybe I should. That's pretty good. What happens if... Ah, nice. I like that. This will all get better once we get the additional effects in. Kay was asking, what is the stereo out thing that I'm doing here? This is the main out. This is basically the two bus or whatever you would call it. And I'm just automating the volume. And I seem to be the only person who does it like this. Everyone automates the master volume, but apparently I'm the only one I've ever seen to do it like that. It doesn't mean I'm the only one who actually does it like that, but I've never noticed. And if you look at my, what I do is every section is usually ends less loud than the next one. So it starts at 0 dB, goes down to whatever this is, minus 1 dB, and then the next one goes back up to 0, and so on. So what that does is every section kicks in with more energy than the previous one. And because this takes about 20 seconds, you really don't notice the 1 dB difference, but you notice the 1 dB jump from here to here. And here I just, drop down the little break a little more. People automate this, but then what they don't do usually is they don't make the verse loud. What they usually do is they make the whole verse softer so that the chorus kicks in more. And I think that's wrong because every part needs to catch your ear, and that's the idea behind it. And you can really, if you look at my waveforms, you can really see it because this happens after the limiter. So all my waveforms look like really weird in the way they are shaped. That's the reason why I say I don't know anyone else who does it, because no other waveforms have these shapes, and it really works for me. Again, I'm not the only person who does that, but I'm the only person I've ever seen who does that. Hope this explanation makes sense. It also means my shit is never the loudest of all, which is fine. I need a little gothic lead up on top of this. Let's call it the Das Ich lead, maybe. Das Ich. Just for Jörg, because Jörg loves them so much. He's a fan, apparently. I think... Do I have an 80s thing here? No, that's not the one. Did I eat my whole fucking thing already? Jesus, these are too small. Let's drown that in reverb for more atmosphere. Okay, that's not true. Oh, maybe I should rise that through here. Let's see what happens. What happens if I... Needs a filter on this thing. Man, automation is the best. The saying is not true. It can help to some extent, but to a different extent it doesn't. Well, that's not true either. In Happy Sewing, make something that makes you look like Jesus. I don't even know what you're talking about there, but yeah, Jesus Jörg, Jesus Jörg. Okay, it's not true that it's helpful to have a bad image if you are in a scene that is actually interested in music and people. That is metal and goth. Those are the only two scenes where it actually does matter. Um, because you can have like a huge difference in impact in that way. And it's too complicated to go into it right now, but the the level of, how do you say, quality that you have to deliver if you fuck up your reputation is so much more. That's so high, so much higher than the level of quality that you have to deliver if you're just a nice guy. People in the goth and metal scene are just um, they're relentless like that in a way. Okay, let me listen to this again from the start. Okay, this bass thing needs to kind of be more like that guy. So what note do we have here? It's A. Oops, no. Too long. Oh, that's cool actually. Not bad. Let's make it a little. I think Anka asked how much further I am with the video. Not much actually. I've kind of now, as I wrote a few weeks ago in the newsletter, I'm basically back to doing almost nothing with it, which means like this weekend was the weekend where I was supposed to finish all the packing and shit. And we got that done with the help of the notorious BNT, Notorious. And so basically, tonight I'll send out a few messages and see what's going on. But I think it's going to be pretty simple. We'll see. I don't know. It's just like I once again realized if like most of the people who want to do something, they do not like, how do you say this? if you have no budget, which like my 2,500 euros that are available for that video is no budget. That's zero. It's more than nothing, but it's pretty much zero. And um, if you, how do you say this? If you try to get a certain level of stuff done, most of the people who are very famous for being creative on Instagram are incredibly unreliable, because even if you try to pay them, they would prefer to, I don't know, do a photo shoot on that day with some random photographer that will give them 2 pictures for Instagram that will give them 300 likes so they can feel cool about it, than to have to, how do you say, prepare and work on something and then have a reliable, and have to be relied upon. So they have to be reliable to someone else like me. And most people don't want to do that. It's very interesting because most of them are really fucked up in the head. And that makes it very complicated to find people who you cannot just hire as professionals, because those guys will take $1,000 a day plus $1,000 for prep. So that's the whole video budget. That is one of the reasons why I stopped stopped doing photography, because all the stuff I did for work was so much more budget than anything I could do in private. And all the people I knew who were possibly interested, they were just fucking buffoons. Like, you could not rely on any of them, because they would make nice outfits and blah blah blah, but it's a big problem in like a creative space, especially now that Instagram allows anyone to just have like a picture up and then 50 people will say how great it is. So this makes it a little bit problematic. No, it doesn't stand for Brad and Tuxedo. Oh, did I have a crash now? Yes, I do have a crash. Very nice. Let me crash that crash. Ooh, that's a loud crash. But my mom managed to see and watch and listen to the stream. Very good. Hi, Mom. Very good. I like it. My parents are technologically like advanced. They know how to use shit. They've always used computers. So I expect them to get it done. Whoa. There must be some massive problem in the master bus here. So much distortion on everything. It's probably this. Yes. Jojo, not everything is, how do you say? You don't need to know everything. What do you say to little kids? You can eat everything but not know everything? I don't know, there's a saying that goes kind of like that. I'm not good with kids sayings. Fuck kids. Alright, there we go. If anyone knows the saying that I'm referring to, please let me know, because now my brain doesn't want to let go of me. Maybe I can have another beer. I think I will send these stream links to my mom. Yeah, but Mateo would have been like $1,500, just him alone, over the video budget, which is absolutely fine for his level uh, of work. And I understand that, but some stuff doesn't work out. He also has too much to do. Like, if he had no business going on, he probably would have done it within my budget or something, because he would have nothing else to do. It's better to make some money than no money. But if he has too much work going on, he can't say, okay, Sammy, I'll do it for half because we know each other, because then he'll lose the double money that he would make somewhere else. It's very simple, and it's okay. That's fine. Also, it's very, very late. Oh, now see, that's an interesting. Diana just recently wrote me, the Russian booker said there are no Faderhead fans in Russia. And I'm like, what the fuck? We just played there 2015, and we had, Jörg and I were there. We had most of the fans of all of the bands at the festival. That was In Strict Confidence, Solar Fake, Sardonic, us, and a bunch of Russians. And we had the biggest crowd. So it's like, how can there be no Russian fans? IMX, I don't like the guy. I don't know. He's a weirdo. I don't like the music even. I like one song, I think, which I play. Does he have good music videos? Oh, wait. Good. Let's mute that for now. Okay, I used to do all my own music videos. I don't want to do it anymore, but it's probably gonna have to happen, because I don't think you can find anyone who's reputable to do something for that money. It's a fucking problem, really. It is really not a problem. If you want to do something really, 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 really basic like everyone else, then it's not a problem. I can do one tomorrow. It's very simple. I've done it so many times. The problem is I don't want to do that, and in the end I'll have to do it again. But you can always try and see what happens. And if this is one of the failures, that like all these motivational stuff things where you have to fail many times. This is one of the failures where you start trying to think of something, and then you try to do stuff and it works and it doesn't work, blah 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 blah, and in the end you fail. This is why all the Aesthetic Perfections videos are so simple. It's just Daniel and some lights, because there's simply, and even if you take the ones that he recently made with what's the names? What's the guy's name from this other dark electro band? It's basically Daniel in a studio somewhere, or in the woods, in some twigs, and that's for 4 minutes. And that's because that's what you probably get for like like 1,000 or 2,000 or $3,000. And it's not what I want to do, but sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and go like, all right. Basic videos are videos. I mean, the ones I just explained about, like even what's another basic video? Like all the ones that. What's the name of our support band? Alienair are just doing. I think they had one out today with Anna Lux. Oh, I think they did. Okay, we have a support band for the German tour. They're called Alienair, and they've just put out like 3 videos, and it's just the band in front of a wall or something. That's a basic video, and it's probably way better to do one like these than to do none. And I don't know. I don't know. I just dislike. Oh, the Notorious B&T is just telling me that there has been time changing and nobody noticed. Well, I didn't notice. So now it's like what? What? That's why the thing was wrong on the YouTube for some. I'm gonna get another beer. Nastya, I laughed too, but the song is actually not bad. Like I haven't listened to the whole song, but just the previews that I saw was fine. You know, I don't know who their new producer is, but he's way better than what they did on their own before. Maybe it's them. I don't know. All right, so I need a break, like a breakdown here. How about the Verby thing goes down? All right, okay. Which is then probably the best shit he's ever done, because I really don't like the Funka Folk and the Eisfabrik stuff, so good for him. Does he do Funka Folk? I think he did Funka Folk. That was some fun, but yeah, he knows what he's doing. And what's my point? The new songs are way better than the old ones. And Nastya Devi said this band really benefits from not watching the videos. So she liked the music, but she didn't like the videos. And she didn't like the look of the band. So I don't know. You know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I think they now are definitely one of the better bands, new bands on the scene. Probably the best one that's there. I haven't listened to Royce, who show up everywhere, but they're not that new. I think they've probably been around longer than me. Let me check that out. That's going to be interesting. At least we met them backstage at the NCN festival. And how did Wikipedia? 2013. So they're not 6 years. That's not that long, but still, you know, still not brand new. What's my point here? I totally forgot. But yeah, everyone else is like complete crap. I mean, fuck that. It's horrible. Like, horrible. I don't know anything about like the rock bands, but in the electro part, ooh, Jesus. Eric, we're talking about Alienair. Anna Lux is pretty shit, yeah. What are you gonna do? Nastya, I didn't see their gig. They were just, I don't know, I think they were just packing up their stuff. And they had exactly the same Mercedes van that we had. So I kept going into their van because we parked somewhere else. I don't know. Like, I kept confusing the vans. What if I do another thing like this here? Maybe make it double. I actually have no idea what kind of music they make. Not a single idea. I thought it would be like future pop or something. Nope, can't do that. I have to redo it. That's good. I think with 242, I'm just gonna rise everything at the end and put some percussions underneath it. Let's see how that goes. Oh, I am just gonna do the worst shit ever. No, actually the best shit ever, which is a so-called Rückung. It's a modulation. I just pitch this shit up 2 half tones. That's gonna be cool. I like it. We need a different color for that. Can't have modulations with the same colors. How about green? Green is usually rich, but doesn't matter. Okay, let's go all the way from... Why are these things here? How can you have a proper project when it's not organized at all? Why are these so thick? So now if I make this smaller, I make it smaller. You don't like future synth pop? That's interesting, because you said you don't like the whole thing, music style. All right. We go from here to here. And then we lift it all up. Very good. fuck? I love modulations. So much upliftingness. From the heart to the soul. From the heart to the soul. Let's repeat it once more and add something. Some somethings. Eric, that's not shocking. Any band that only has a guitar in it will automatically pull in twice as many people. That's the main reason why Andy changed to a metal band. He's not a metal guy. I mean, he says he was a punk guy, but come on. But he recognized way earlier than me, which was smart, that the dark electro scene is completely going down the shitter. And he said, I'm going to do a switch. And it worked for him. Basically, literally, on the first Rammstein tour, he made the mistake of not having a guitar player. Which was he could have just put somewhere there and not even have a guitar. It would have been a smart thing. We discussed this once. Combi Christ, Andy. He switched from making whatever you call it, aggro tech, to whatever you call it, aggro metal now, I don't know. Nastya is in possession of the Russian tears. Let me actually tell. That's a good one. Let's do that one. Why is it so not loud enough? Where's the... What the fuck is the output volume? There we go. Level. Oh, that's not... Something's really wrong with the playback. I don't know what counts as being what. I would generally say you are what you think you are. That's my... because I fucking hate other instruments. I mean, I remember this. After our very first Faderhead gig, it was us, somebody else, Combi Christ, and Das Ich. 2006 Dark Dance Treffen. We had a massive drum set. It was keys, drums, and me. I had a guitar. And after that, Andy said, "This with the drums, that's really interesting." And like half a year later, he had 2 drummers. And I fucking hated my drummer all the time. I mean, he's still today, he's one of my not closest friends, but longest friend. He's the person I know the longest, and he used to be my best friend. But I just don't like musicians. It's like with Jörg and Joe, I can send them the set list before, and they can have the tracks playing and knowing where to do what. And if it's a new track, we talk about it. And because it's basically a DJ set with some percussions and some like little bit of synths. And that's the reason why Nordmann doesn't exist anymore, because I can't fucking stand musicians. It's just fucking horrible. They're just unreliable and a pain in the ass, like all of them. And I do realize it's mostly probably my issue, but I like electro, and that's fine. And I'm also thinking that I'd rather make something for 300 to 400 people that I like than to do something for 800 to 1,000 people that I don't like. Why is it not? Yeah, how about no? The vocals are live, then basically there's the possibility to have like you have a playback that is I don't know I don't know how much that is. Let's just roughly say 70 to 75 to 80% is on the playback, and then there's like all the additional stuff that can go on top, because you have to have that to sync it to the how do you say it, to the video. And when we did a lot more stuff live in the beginning with the keys and the guitars and the drums, everyone said this sounds like a rock band. Why don't you sound like you sound on CD? So I said, fuck that, perfect. Don't need these guys anymore. So I can't really say how much. Let's say like the only person who actually creates a sound with his person is me with my vocals. But then if Jörg hits or Joe hits a pad, that's a tom sound, and that's live. Sort of live, it creates a sound. If it's more of a DJ position that these guys have, where they decide what parts to loop, what like if to have the bass line on or not on, and to have like a lead on top of it. But there is a like I could if let's say if Jörg fell down the stairs and had to go to the emergency room, and maybe Holger would be there, I could just tell Holger to just press play and pump his fist. He could do that. It wouldn't be exactly the same, but it would be better than not having the gig, you know? Eric, I don't understand the question, because probably your question comes way behind my thinking right now. it's probably on solo here. That's the reason. Okay, good. Yeah, how about no? So let's do the intro at the end again, just with that shit filtered. Okay, what is this? It is no snare, it is a kick here. Eric, that's why I picked the sound, because at the beginning I said it reminded me a little bit of Blade Runner. And when I was thinking of what I wanted to do next, it would either be like cinematic trailer percussions or synth wave. That's why I picked the old Tal synth there. Maybe I bring that one in. Oh, that bass line is, no, that's not running. Okay, good. What am I trying to do here? Okay, I'm gonna try to have that verby thing going, plus that one, plus a bass. But maybe have the bass twice correctly. Good night, Jojo. Okay, these motherfuckers need to go play. I think I should filter the other one too. Chris. Let's go. What the fuck did I just do? I didn't even record this. Come on, man. Have a little respect. That's a possible ending. Let's see. I really think it's most of the time, and that's one thing that I don't agree. Like, if you have a drummer who looks like Joe Letts, then he will add something. If you have a drummer who looks like, what the fuck is his name? Who looks like a jazz drummer, then it doesn't matter if he's there. I mean, you can just replace him with a loop of him playing, because it doesn't add anything to the stage. It really always matters is about, like, why is the band actually there? Are they there to play for the audience and to entertain the audience, or are they there to play the music and for themselves, or because they're artists or whatever? And I wouldn't say one is better than the other. I would just say I prefer the first one to the other one. And, I don't understand why people play concerts for themselves. But, musicians do it because they want to be cool and want to be admired and recognized. So, let's go from the start. I really think this shit should be in the end. This needs to be in the end somehow. Come on, let's see. See if we can get it in there. Get it in there, dog. Works. Let's see what happens when we listen to this from the start. Vocals should start here. These things I just record because then I don't forget them. I will listen to that later and decide if I like it. I think that's pretty good. Okay, next thing we do is add weirdo things. Risers and shit. Risers and shit. Man, I am spoiling you people. Good songs written in 2.5 hours. What am I looking for? I am looking for risers and shit. And I use some different risers that I don't often use. How about those? Never even listened to those. Okay, I really can't say. Jesus, these are terrible. I don't agree. Because from what I learned in the past years, it's easier to focus people on one point. Also, we are not a one-man show. It's like usually me and at least one person, sometimes two, plus videos. And the videos are like they are on purpose. If you next time you watch a show, look at what's happening. Like when I sing, there's usually, unless it is a chorus, there's no like in the verses, there's no stuff on the in the back and things like that. So I'm trying to focus the attention of the people going from the video to me, to Jörg, to me, whatever, something like that. There's a method to that, and most bands just don't have any method. They're just standing around, and I was the same for a long, long time, probably until the Covenant, until including the Covenant tour, and so we'll see. So I appreciate you saying that, but it's more difficult than just the amount of people. Because what's the name of the fucking band? What's the name of the band? Fuck, they're really big. Parkway Drive. Jesus, man. I was friends with the guy in the support band. I don't even remember the name of the support band. Um, and they weren't as big as they were now. They were in Markthalle, which was sold out. I think it must have been 5 years ago, something like that. And it was like the concert was good, but it was boring as fuck because it's four guys just relentlessly doing the same thing over and over and over and over, and you couldn't. It was like looking at the same thing for 90 minutes, and there was not much communication and stuff. It was weird. It was a weird concert, despite having four or five guys like full of energy, because that generally is not enough. But it's too complicated to. Wait, let me want to do it. Enable effects or effects loops. No, I just went riser. Okay, let's go. Let's not be. Let's not be. Let's not be too critical and just use the same ones I always use. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sweeps up, sweeps up, sweeps, sweeps, sweeps medium. Which one was that, Eric? Which concert? And the funny thing is really, like, except for like rock audiences and maybe even goth, although they're all used to just having guys at keyboards, but they're not used to the DJ setup. Because we have this DJ setup. If we put like massive keyboards there and Jörg would pretend to play like every fucking else other person is pretending. If there's a keyboard, he's pretending to play. So, what's my point here? The rock and goth audiences, they're just not used to that. Well, every other person in the world is totally used to that because pop and hip hop and techno and EDM, and they've all been like that forever and ever. Forever and ever, something like that. Who was that? Was that Kylie Minogue? Something like that. Forever. Okay, what are you talking about? They have two drummers. Two drummers. What are you talking about? Which are playing. Come on, I need to do some shit here. Come on, do some shit. Okay, they have two drummers. Sometimes for like very big festivals they have three, but the main and for very small gigs they have one, but generally they have two. But yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. I mean, of course, there's drums behind these drums. Do you want to have you want to have like a resemblance of what it sounds on CD and not be completely different. Not bad. Okay, and Eric, if you learn nothing from all these streams over the months and years, the one thing that you probably learned is that risers make everything better. I hope. Yeah, Leo and Achim, they're good drummers. I mean, Achim plays for fucking Eisbrecher and everything. He's a good drummer. He with Pitchfork, he doesn't look like he's playing much, but he's a good drummer. They're both good drummers. But I don't know. Leo has the same car as me. Like, except for one sticker, even like the tires and shit is the same. So we would joke that either I was going back to the past or he would come to the future, whatever. We would arrive. Like sometimes I would arrive before him, and sometimes he would be before me. So we would just park our cars and make stupid Back to the Future jokes. I just want impacts now. My beering makes me slow. No. Let's do that one. Oh, really? He was. Yes. I was never like I know Daryl, but I was really never familiar with the Oomph band because I was not a big fan. Like I knew them even back in the '90s, but I was just not into the music. So, well, come on, they play like 100,000 shows in the past 10 years, so of course they're routine. If you, that's one of the reasons why getting too. I've discussed this the other show at NCN with Roman, the guy who was doing backline there, and I said, I was really wondering if I had the chance to play 15,000 people, would I do it, or would I probably do like 1,500 people venues 10 times in a row? You know what I mean? Like 4 nights in a row, because it's just much more fun to play a venue where you can see almost everyone. I mean, I don't like going to a 15,000 people venue. That's way too loud. should probably have a drop. What do I want? I want impact, sweeps and lasers. Sweep down. That one. That one. There's a sweep up, but not a sweep down. Let's use that for everything, because nobody cares. That's another thing that I noticed in the Asteria production, that you can literally use the same sweeps all the time. But because they're, if you do it right, they're so far in the background, they're just atmosphere that it doesn't matter if they're the same sweeps. And I think I should probably set them up in the project file properly. Let's see, what's this here? And then we do another one here, maybe? Yes. Yeah, I'll just make this way longer. Oops, what the fuck? How on earth, where's the, what? Oh, it's the crash. There needs to be no crash there. synth is way not reverby enough. There needs to be like a ton of reverb. More. Way better. I love this song. It's good. This needs to go the other way around. Alright, let's listen to it once again, and then I think it's good for today. I need to do a Gillian. I need to do a Gillian right here. Which means I need to find something to run here. At speed 84, it should be stylus. Gillian would probably love this song because he's an old synth pop addict, Depeche Mode fan. It's almost a bad word these days. Depeche Mode fan. Which one do I like? Funk and new disco. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. New road trap. See if we can find something that's really like, what is this? Loops, crash loops. These only drums? Drum. Okay, what's the saying? It's always easy if someone knows what he's doing. It's kind of like that. And you know, there's only two things that I can do really well, and one is this. What the fuck? Did this just crash? Please do not crash. I haven't saved in a long time. Fuck. Exactly. Fader salt. What now? Alright, good. Let me save again, because you never know what's happening. Let's find something else. I'm just looking for like a tiny... How about a shaker? Shaker's always good. Shakers in the 80s, good. These shakers sound exactly the same. Oh, that's the tempo right here? Okay. What the fuck? Okay, let's use the original stylus shakers because they're good enough. Used them on, I think the first 3 records were full of shakers. Groove Elements, there we go. Shakers are so good. And then there's the 83 shaker, there we go. It'll make you groove. Doesn't matter if you want to, it'll do it. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. The other thing is the fitness stuff. I know it's hard for other people to judge, but okay, you're funny. I don't even have a recollection of what the song sounds like. So, no. Which album was that? Was it the Adams and Emptiness album or something? There we go. That's too loud. Hello, Leslie. What's up in the USA? You are in the US, right? I don't remember. Will burn in anti-paradise. It has some sort of filtering, I remember. I don't know. I really don't remember. Oh, wait, where's this? Shakers! More shakers. I should probably move the hi-hat to confuse everyone, but that's always a good thing. Leslie, are there news about this? I mean, I'm super not into news and stuff, but so that's why I'm asking, because I just simply don't know. Why am I moving the panner on the open hi-hat? That makes no sense. Let me move the panner on the, come on the closed hi-hat. Plus append the automation track. It's also way on the left already. That's good, except for it needs to be in the middle here, and then So, what am I doing now? I'm going to move that one, obviously, to the other side. Let's see if that works. Obviously, it won't work because it doesn't happen up till down here. It's going to be in the center. Maybe let's put left. Slightly left, and then we see what happens. That's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, let's see. It's fucking early, right? Is it like 6 o'clock or something? I don't remember. 10 o'clock. Well, it's now 5 here, so 9 hours. 70, 8 o'clock in the morning. That's early. All right, let's play it from the beginning. All right. Oh, we probably didn't have the switch to time switch or something like that. But did you have summer, winter time switch now? Tschüss, Anke. Right. Okay. Yes, we did. I did not notice. Oh. Goodbye, Eva. I think that this is also the last run through, so I'm just making sure I like it as it is right now. Oh. Yeah, Leslie, sorry. You basically missed the whole production. But you know, that's always like the replay. You can always have the. Let's see that again here. Okay, that's a good question. I don't know. I'll just do what I like. Like the last few songs I've written in the past few days were all like very, very hip hop-ish. Um, it's probably gonna go towards like a heavier future pop type thing, but no screamy, angry stuff. Uh, like it's cool to have it in there live, but not. I don't know. I just it's just too simple, and it's not me. I'm kind of chilled these days, so nothing really annoys me that much. Sometimes if it needs to be in the song, it needs to be in the song, and then I'm happy I can do it. But yeah, I think it's gonna go the way it's going right now, and then maybe in the next, then it's just gonna be ballads all the time. Let's see. See, it's difficult to say one is heavier than the other. I don't know. I like Slowly Whinge because it is a heavy point on that album, and it gives it like a range. Uh, Death Robot Deconstruction is a joke to me. It's like, I'm sorry, Kay. It's like it's me making fun of agrotech bands because it's so easy to make fun of them. Um, yeah, Leslie, me too. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The which one? Which one? Death Robot Construction? Death. That one really? Oh, well, yeah. That's the thing. You never know what happens. If that's the result, then that's cool. You know. All right, guys. I'm done for today. That's been what the fuck? 3 hours already. Man, that was quick. Good. Better quick than boring. This will probably turn out to be the song of the month, which will probably come out next Wednesday or something like that, as soon as I get the vocals done. But I'll probably do that tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, guys, have a good rest of the well, not Wednesday. What is it? Sunday. And see you next time. No, that's the wrong one. I need that one. Stop streaming now.